Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mac's Tutorials. It's Mac here, and we are working on solving inequalities. These are version C, and we are going to have a mix of problems where you have to flip the sign and some where you don't. You're going to have to figure out for your own when to do that. Just as a reminder, this can all be found at maxtutorials.com. If you go to the website, I have lots of information on algebra that can help you out. I would love it if you liked and subscribed to this. Especially if you leave comments. If this helped you out, let me know. It gives me encouragement to want to keep this going, make more, improve on these, maybe make more, I don't know, professional looking videos, but I need your help to do that. So any kind of likes, subscribes, and comments really help me out. All right, let's go. I'm going to subtract each side by 9. Do I change? The answer is no. You just pretend like that's an equal sign and you just keep that going. You don't change a thing. You can add and subtract all you want. The negative numbers don't mean a thing. It only means a thing when you divide. Now, here, that's like a negative 1x. So I'm going to divide each side by negative 1. Once I divide by a negative, that is the red flag. Okay, that's the one that lets you know that you have to flip the sign, which I didn't. Okay, there we go. Now I flipped the sign. So whenever you multiply or divide by a negative, that's when you do it. Let's go to number 2. I'm going to divide. Remember, dividing isn't the red flag, okay? All the dividing does is you just divide. As long as it's a positive number, you're fine. It's only when it's a negative number do you have to make the switch. Here I'm going to add both sides. Remember, adding and subtracting does nothing to the sign, okay? Once I divide by that negative 1, though, that, bingo, that's when you flip the sign. Okay? Let's keep going. Number 4, I need to divide by a negative 8, so that's what I'm going to do. Bing, bing, bing. Your brain should go, I'm dividing by a negative number, and you should know that's when you're going to flip the sign. Okay? Going on to this one, I'm going to subtract. Your brain may go ding, ding, ding. I see a minus sign, flip it. But no, because remember, you can subtract all you want. Adding and subtracting does not change the problem. Okay, I'm dividing by a positive number. That's okay. You can divide all you want as long as it's not a negative number. Now I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Once I do that, I'm going to make sure you drop down a negative 9. Don't forget that negative sign. I'll see that happen a lot. Okay, and now I'm dividing by a negative number. Ding, ding, ding. That right there is the red flag. You want to make sure that you flip the sign on that. This one, I'm just going to divide each side. I'm going to multiply each side by a 2. That's okay. It's a positive number, so do not flip on this one. Sorry about that. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. All right, let's go on to the next column. I'm going to multiply by just a normal everyday 3. Positive 3, that's okay. Do not flip the sign. You're all good. Okay, number 9, I'm going to subtract. Ding, ding, ding. No, 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 no. Don't ring that bell. We're just subtracting. We can do that. Don't change the sign. But now I am dividing by a negative number. When that happens, that is when you flip. Okay? Number 10, I'm going to go ahead and add to both sides. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to get 4x is greater and equal to 28. I've done no multiplying or dividing by negative numbers, so I don't change a thing. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to subtract 3. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I know that there's a negative number, but I'm not multiplying or dividing. Okay, now I divide by a positive. That's okay. And I'm just going to keep it going. On the next one, I'm going to divide by a negative. Oh, well, yep, there you go. Divided by a negative. That's it. That's when I make the change. So right here, ooh, that 7 kind of looks like a less greater than sign. Sorry about that, but there's your answer. Number 13, I'm going to subtract 5, which is fine. I don't change a thing on that. Now I'm going to multiply each side by 4. Boom, boom. Negative x is going to be greater equal to 16. Now, once I divide by a negative 1, x, this is where I flip. Boom, 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 boom. Number 14, I am now going to add 15 to both sides. Boom, 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 boom. Drop down a negative is greater than 25. Now I divide each side by a negative. Ooh, I'm dividing by a negative. Ding, ding, ding. That's when I make my switch. Okay. Whoa, what happened there? Switch them, and I'm going to get -5. All righty, there we go. So this right here is the worksheet. We're all done. Okay. So just visit Mac Tutorials if you need more help. We've done version C. That's everything I have on here. So hopefully you got that. If not, you can even drop some questions. Maybe I'll answer it. Okay. I probably will. And then if not, I'll see you on the next section. We got to do some harder things with inequalities. So keep plugging away. If you understand this, I'm guarantee you're going to understand the next part. Just keep plugging away. You guys are doing great. See you in the next section. Bye bye.